Hi, I'm Toby Earle with a scoop on next week's EastEnders. Ben's dirty work surfaces when Phil finds an unconscious Jordan in the arches and calls an ambulance. Phil knows who the culprit is, but Ben blames Phil for telling him to stand up for himself. So, to make amends, Phil tells Ben to pray for Jordan. Pray that he doesn't wake up. Phil's one tiny sliver of good news, that he's obtained a residency order for Louise, is soon tempered by Minty's discovery that Ben was the attacker. Pretty soon, Denise and Lucas suspect it wasn't an accident, and when Ben visits Jordan in hospital, Lucas clicks it was he who'd done it. And we all know he's one deranged man you don't want to upset. So when Libby finds him at the community centre reading his Bible and sobbing, you know it's not a good sign. But before she can reveal his bizarre behaviour to the family, they hear the news that Jordan has woken up. Meanwhile, Ben confesses to Ian that he hit Jordan, prompting Ian to take the lad to the coppers. Carla's under loads of pressure at Underworld, desperate to bag a possible client, but Nick lets her down and she has to charm the man herself. But Dave realises Carla's with Trev and accuses her of taking for a mug, and they lose the deal. And there's worse, when Rickson spots some mistakes and refuses to take a completed order. Come on, Rickson, everyone needs three-legged briefs. Meanwhile, Tony gets a special host while taking communion in prison. Goodness gracious, it's a mobile SIM card. Tony's cellmate Robbie gives him a mobile just before he's released, and then heads for the street. Ominously, he calls him, telling him they're all set for Monday. Damn, 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 damn. Meanwhile, David and Nick head to the lakes with $2,000 to convince Polish cleaner Anka to be their false witness for Gail. Don't get too giddy about a possible witness though, Gail, because the suspicious police call David in about the witness and advise that the trial will go ahead. Next week, Declan buys a house in the village, delighting Natasha, but he's soon deflated when he fails to get planning permission for Dale Head. Natasha agrees to go to a work event with Declan, annoying Nathan, who waits up to make sure she doesn't come home with him. Inevitably, he catches him in an embrace and later warns her he'll tell Will and Maisie her dark secret. But she refuses to bow to his threats. Bob Hope vows that he won't give up on Viv, but things turn worse for him when Viv has an altercation with Jenny. Viv changes the locks and tells Bob she's filing for divorce and custody of the twins. When she bans him from seeing them, Bob vows he'll fight her. Punching her won't help Bob. It's not looking too hopeful in the Hope household, nor is Aaron's life a bed of roses. When he decides to go out to a gay bar with Adam, he bumps into Jackson. But Jackson tells him he's just not interested and snogs another guy. Harsh.